Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Control. So, picking up right where we left off, we're gonna go make our way towards, I believe it was a phone called the Hotline, which was down in...
There it is again, our welcome message.
One of the areas. I don't remember exactly. Can't exactly get into there yet, we don't have clearance level 1. A little frustrated that we can't get in there. I don't exactly remember a whole lot of what I was doing. I know I die quite a bit. Go ahead and clear out these enemies. Hope you guys are having a good rest of your day. Or good start to your day. Or just a good day in general. That's spooky. You know, one of the great things I want to talk about when it gets to it, or I'll just actually start talking about it now, but there's going to be a clip coming up where basically I'm like messing around with like the physics and stuff. The physics in this game are some of the best that we've ever seen in a game, really. I don't remember when I think I start messing with them about now to get kind of curious. Any minute now. I vaguely remember. Yeah, here we go. I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, so just look at it. Just look at the way it reacts. You just walk over it. I mean, it's not completely realistic. If you walk into something like that, you know, it's not gonna immediately fall over. Just goofing off. Honestly, I don't remember why I left this in the video, but I don't know. Maybe it was to show how cool like everything is, how interactable the world is. All right, gonna go ahead and open up this shelter. Yeah, and I believe this is where the first death is, because I'm like, yeah, let's run in. I believe I just decided to run all the way to the back and hope to God I don't die. Yeah, that's exactly what we do. And I believe I die on the way back. Yeah. Pretty unfortunate. But these things do happen.
There it is again, our welcome message.
As you can see, any container that I've picked up or any collectible that I've picked up before I died, they stay gotten, so you don't have to re-grab everything. However, sometimes the enemies will just straight up respawn, and that is what it is. Honestly, it's not that big of a deal. Go ahead and flip the table. Flip the table in some rage. Welcome to Dead Letters. Go ahead and grab whatever that is if I can. We'll go ahead and clear out these enemies. This is our new enemy. I believe that's just armor around him. You can either break it with one of the abilities we get later, or you can just pump him full of bullets. And then, yeah, you know.
about it your normal way of killing her. Go ahead and continue searching around for anything that might be useful, any collectible we may find. And like I said in the last episode, at some point I am just gonna have my my voice in the actual episode, so I don't have to do these voiceovers. And I'll either read off the cutscenes or I'll let you guys read them, and I'll just be super quiet so you guys can enjoy. I haven't quite decided what to do. I may do a little bit of both. A little bit of variety and spice in your life. In my life. In everyone's life.
There we go. Go ahead and cleanse that control point. I believe I just proceed onward. Yeah. I think I look around a little bit more. Yeah. I believe I am looking for just a couple more collectibles to add to my trophies.
Communications. We're on the right track.
I believe this is one of our first.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Yeah. So there's some foreshadowing for it there for you. We do eventually come across the floppy disk, and it is very angry. It is a very angry floppy disk. Someone forgot to turn it into a hard drive. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and run down here. I believe we're going to look for a couple more collectibles, just anything else that isn't nailed down. And I believe... Yeah, so this is kind of disturbing. If you don't want to watch it, skip ahead a little bit. These specific videos are a little disturbing. I got visibly uncomfortable when I watched this for the first time.
Hey, Meg! What's wrong? My mom's dead. I'm so sorry, Meg. What happened? I don't know. He blacked it out. It's like the director says. Confidential and children both start with C. The director's a puppet. 31 per person. Dad says my mama was missing in action. She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Telfer. We'll find your mama together.
Yeah, so like I said, those are a little disturbing. Certainly, like, interesting, and definitely fits the whole SCP weird shit vibe. At any point in time, if I stay hovering over these. Feel free to read them. I know I read some of them myself. Like, I think some of these I am skimming through them and reading them. Ew. Some of these are actually fairly interesting as well. Like, super, super interesting. Alright, time to continue on our merry way and find our way to, I believe, communications. I believe this is the point where I decide to go to the communications depot for once, instead of backing away from it. Eventually, one of these times I check the bathrooms, it's gonna pay off. Poor guy. Yeah, I believe I decided not to go into that just for a moment. That is progression. That is the way to go. We'll go and check out this shelter. Check out the shelter, see if there's anything interesting in it. Anything good. And then I believe we'll go check out whatever that was. Right? No? No, we go back to the stairs. Okay. Yeah. Glad I came back and looked. Now I believe we're going into progression. At least I think. Yeah, okay.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Certainly an interesting way to go about cleansing an object of power. Not too terribly hard to get past it. And there we have it. The legendary floppy disk.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
It's going to teach us how to use it. This is one of my favorite powers so far in the game. You'll even see me occasionally run through like areas and I'll just pick something up and throw it for the heck of it.
I clearly did not see the other way open up. A little bit of blindness. Go ahead and continue with the training. It wants us to kill the enemies with the launch ability. I do decide to pull out the Glock for some reason. I believe that's the end of the training.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Go ahead and clear out the enemies that we have closing in. Gave us a butt ton of ammo. Definitely a very potent ability. Go ahead and pull out our trusty map, figure out where we need to go. And it was about this time that I realized, hey, we could just bust open this area back here. After we kill a couple enemies. Make sure to clear it out.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Go in here and look for stuff. See if we missed anything by chance. Make sure no one's gonna come at us from behind.
Locked. Maybe there's a key nearby.
Ironically, the key that we just
This
found.
must open the door.
So there are going to be a couple of jump cuts coming up. The boss we have coming up, I died a lot to it. I do go off and explore at some point after one of my boss attempts. So I believe there will be a little snippet of me doing that. This first attempt, I do not beat him. It'll probably jump cut to me
They can fly
off
now.
exploring, and then it'll
Great.
jump cut towards the end when I actually kill this guy. So I wanted to warn you guys ahead of time. This is a failed attempt. It hits fairly hard. I believe with no upgrades to my health, he simply does, I believe he 2-hits me. And he can dodge your launch ability. So I didn't really have a choice but to shoot him. There's the one, and I chose to peek it, and I paid the price for it. So, like I said, we went off and explored. I believe I've already checked that shelter. And then this is going to take us up those stairs to a different room to gather some more loot. There's not another jump cut there. I actually did die in this room once or twice, but this is me fully completing it. Almost die there. Play it pretty safe the rest of the time. Because you gotta remember, I have no idea what my health is at because I have the bars turned off. So, whenever my screen goes red like that, I kind of start panicking. That was super close. Thankfully, he was super low. Knock one of them out. And we'll throw the computer at him. Take office chair. Wow. He's a thick boy. And we killed him on the return. Get a little nasty teabag in on there. And then here is the winning attempt. Show the rest of the boss fight. He doesn't really do a whole lot. He kind of just floats around and throws stuff at you whenever you get in his line of sight. Other than that, he dodges your launch projectiles, so really just bob and weave in and out of cover and just pay attention to the ads that come to his rescue. Short and sweet, short and simple. Definitely a bullet sponge. And there we go. We do not kill him, he runs away. Not sure where he runs to.
I have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Go ahead and make our way to the hotline. Episode's definitely going to be a little bit longer than the first episode. I don't know if the other episodes will follow the same trend, but I'm going to try and keep them relatively short. I know some people have things to do and stuff to do, and having shorter episodes with more volume of it is sometimes easier to get through than, you know, one big video. Try to be courteous of everyone's time. I don't know. I don't really know what the opportune thing is for everyone, and I obviously can't please everyone, so.
Alright, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the
Roberto Tomasi, head of comms.
affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana.
The hiss got him.
By sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign
Go ahead and grab the little goodie back here.
to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds of an altered animal show up inside a U.S.
The
And
hotline
we will
can't be
make our
far
way
now.
to the hotline. Welcome to the hotline chamber.
Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord.
Whoa. Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream. Hello? Anyone here? Key has a black pyramid on it.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
And that's exactly what we'll do.
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
We will go ahead and go right back to Emily, and we will, I believe we're going to use one of the control points and fast travel back there. Or maybe there's an elevator. I don't exactly remember. Yeah, his body's gone, which is super weird. Go ahead and unlock the level 1 clearance store that is in here. Grab the goodies. I believe we just run back there, actually. I thought I would have used the control point to teleport back, but guess not. And I do remember that there are goodies up here. Quite a few, actually.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
Emily, I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. The hiss gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I close out my talking. Enjoy the last couple seconds or minutes of this video. Appreciate y'all for coming by and hanging out. And, as always, see you guys next time. Bye!